sometimes you're at work. You put on your character's glasses, and then you realize you can't really see in those because it's an old prescription. I have a cat here today. I always have this cat in my trailer because I like animals, and you're not allowed to. Well, I mean, I guess I could have an animal here, but I don't. So I have this this cat, and sometimes it's just nice to do this.
Kirsten's Agenda is the name of my show. It's a way to make art and learn stuff and grow. There will be lots of segments and maybe some guests. 10 minutes of deep breath, that is my quest. Opening up is a really good place to start. Kirsten's Agenda.
My trailer, which I'm not going to show you all of, but you can see it. There it is a little bit. It's a little messy right now, but I try to do it up. We have birthday decorations. I keep doing that every time that's the second one I've pulled down by accident. Birthday decorations. The place is covered in baby tigers from my birthday because someone thought that I'd like baby tigers. Don't they know I'm a grown adult wearing a shirt like that? We get to talk to Lindsay Horvath. What a treat. Kind of a big deal. And that's not hyperbolic. Hyperbolic meaning like when you say that something's a big deal and it's actually not a big deal. This is genuinely, I really need you to see that shirt again. Genuinely a big deal that we get to talk to Lindsay Horvath, who is on the Los Angeles Board of Supervisors. Give this a listen. Here it is. Go listen. Did my hand make it happen? We are here with Lindsay Horvath, which feels very fancy and exciting. So you are on the Board of Supervisors.
Yes.
Now,
all women board supervisors, by the way.
Oh, Los Angeles, look at us. Now, I have full disclosure. I really want to know what the Board of Supervisors does. There is a rumor that the Board of Supervisors is actually like wields more power than the actual mayor. What is the Board of Supervisors? And forgive all of our ignorance and share.
No. Honestly, like, even if you're born and raised from Los Angeles and like have loved government, not everybody really knows what the Board of Supervisors is, what it does. So the County Board of Supervisors represents all of Los Angeles County. So Los Angeles County is all of the city of Los Angeles, plus 87 other cities.
Like West Hollywood, San Fernando, like all the people that went, wait, I don't get to vote for the mayor. You're part of Los Angeles County.
Yes. And there are more than 100 unincorporated communities that are not even part of a city, but they are part of the county. So the County Board of Supervisors has a lot of authority right now. And it's very important that people understand what the relationship is to the board, because if you live in an unincorporated community, like in the area that was impacted by the Eaton fire, many people live in unincorporated communities. So the county supervisor there is their mayor. So the cities are where people are most familiar. So those do like your land use decisions, infrastructure, often, like your roads, your sidewalks, traffic lights. And then the county is often referred to as the social safety net. So a lot of the softer side of government, but very critical supports for people who are especially at risk communities.
You're doing something that you want to make the Board of Supervisors bigger, correct?
So actually, we brought forward a measure and the voters decided they wanted it.
It's
so
Measure G, right? It's
Measure G, and it was passed in 2024. Yes. And, what we heard was that people felt that 5 people for 10 million just wasn't enough. And that kind of makes sense to me.
I mean, right now we have 13, 12 15. Or 13. We have, how many people do we have on city council though?
15 city council members.
15 city council members for a lot of Los Angelinos.
We saw in the city of Los Angeles that there were proposed charter reforms. People were talking about how do we change the rules to make it make sense and make it easier for us to have a better working relationship with our city government. So we changed a few things. We're expanding the board of supervisors. We're separating out the executive authority. Like in the city of Los Angeles, for example, there's a mayor, there's a city council. And so the city council does the legislative action. The mayor does the executive action for the city. In the county, the board is the executive, the legislative, and sometimes quasi-judicial in terms of how we govern the county.
There's something about, does this coincide? Because I know that Measure G has to do with expanding the board of supervisors, but also is there some efforts to build out transit expansion that actually plug into Measure G?
So Measure G was really about governance for Los Angeles County. The Metro Board, which governs our regional transit system, is separate. But yes, but the Metro Board did have to talk about, with the changes to the county, how would that impact the Metro Board representation? And it is important for the very reason that you identify. We have to expand our transportation infrastructure. And I think we make better decisions when we have the perspectives and voices of more and different people, especially those who are riding transit. And so recently, our Metro Board, took action to recommend that we seek state legislation to have a transit rider seated on the Metro Board. And I think that's really going to help.
And I think we all need to, I think so many people want to get more into the Metro world of it all.
Yes. And that's why this year we expanded the D line. I know people were out there riding the D and it was very fun and everybody's loving it.
I have ridden the D.
Yeah. Yes. It's a good time.
It's a great time.
But also we are expanding. There's a transit, a Sepulveda transit corridor project that's finally going to connect the valley to the west side. So anyone who's had to do that 405 commute, get ready. We're about to change your life. And we also have another a critical north-south connection that we're creating. It's the extension of the K line going north. And it's going to connect West Hollywood and the Hollywood Bowl all the way down to the airport and into the South Bay. It's so cool. It's going to have the highest ridership of any light rail line in the country once it's completed. And not just Los Angeles, but anywhere in the United States of America. That's how many people want to ride a train. So we got to build it.
Yeah, we got to build it. And what is the favorite concert you've been to that is coming to mind right now?
Well, just this summer, I saw Bruno Mars for the first time in Paris, and he was amazing. I highly recommend it. See him, go to Paris, do it all. It was incredible.
Good answer. Good answer. And what do you do to creatively fill your cup?
So three things. I like to travel because I love to change up my perspective and see other parts of the world living at the same time as us. And I love to, I go to church. That's something that I need for my spirit. And I've done it ever since I was a kid. And so both the tradition of it and the practice of it really are helpful to me. And I love to read. I especially love nonfiction. I love biographies. I love to hear how other people have lived their lives out loud. And I just, I'm inspired by other people. So that's what I love to do.
Oh, it just warms my heart. He's like, there's somebody watching Los Angeles who listened to her answers. It's very exciting.
Thank you. Yeah. I saw this recently that a bonus of traveling is a reminder that there are other realities happening at the same time as yours. And so you always have the opportunity to choose something new, to choose something different. And, I hope that in all the choices that people get to make, they choose to love Los Angeles and make it the best place possible. And that's what I'm trying to do.
We just talked to Lindsay Horvath. And what a delight. What a delight. I feel really heartened by hearing the choices that she's making as a person for our city, etc., etc. I didn't know. I think that might be one of the things that's both great and a little whoa, no wonder it feels like there's something in the water that makes me sleepy about local politics, because the more I know, the more I feel like that there's more I don't know. But I don't think we need to know it all to try. I don't think we need to know it all to do the things we need to do. We learned a lot of stuff today. We went on a whole adventure today, you guys. I'll see you next time.